What's up YouTube, DMLX here today, here coming at you with another cinema showdown pitting against two characters that know the way around the galaxy, Star-Lord versus Captain Kirk. And the way I'll be deciding the victor is by analyzing their equipment, powers, skills, weaknesses, and feats. And as a disclaimer, I'll be basing my research off the reboot version of Captain Kirk and the Marvel Cinematic Universe version of Star-Lord. So without further ado, let's get into it. So when it comes down to equipment, Star-Lord is equipped with the quad blasters, which are dual direct energy weapons in the form of handguns. The blaster has two triggers for the top and bottom barrel. The top barrel fires lethal blast, killing its targets on impact and can send the target flying backwards with great force. The bottom barrel produces non-lethal streaks of electricity to incapacitate targets and makes for good melee weapons. Has energy bullets used to capture targets by tangling up their legs. Star-Lord also comes equipped with a helmet which shows threats on a HUD and allows him to breathe in the vacuum of space. Also has jet boots which allow him to propel through the air at great speed, but doesn't allow sustained flight unless Quill is in deep space. And last but not least is the Gravity Mine, a device that exerts a great amount of the force of gravity on a designated object. Captain Kirk, on the other hand, is only equipped with the standard issue Starfleet Phaser, which is the most common and standard direct energy weapon in the arsenal of Starfleet. But the phaser does have the ability to stun, heat, kill, or disintegrate living creatures. The phaser can also blast through walls and damage small energy shields. So when it comes down to equipment, I gotta give this round to Star-Lord due to his jet boots giving him the advantage in aerial combat, along with Star-Lord's helmet which allows him to breathe in space. Sure, Captain Kirk's phaser has multiple functions, but it won't be enough firepower to go up against Star-Lord's quad blasters, energy bullets, and his gravity mine. So this round goes to Star-Lord. Due to being half celestial and half human, Star-Lord has superhuman durability, seeing that Quill was able to physically withstand exposure of the Power Stone, molecular manipulation, seeing that Star-Lord was able to construct weapons such as gloves made of rock, and even a giant Pac-Man of all things, has energy manipulation, being able to create solid constructs by drawing energy from the planet. And it's a nice way of playing a game of catch. And according to Ego, as long as Ego's essence is still alive, Star-Lord wouldn't die.
Unless he's in the vacuum of space.
Now Kirk is just an ordinary human being, so he doesn't have any powers. So when it comes down to powers, you would think I would give this round to Star-Lord easily, but Star-Lord did kill his father in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so by killing his father, he lost all his celestial powers, making Captain Kirk and Star-Lord evenly matched physically. So this round is a draw. Star-Lord is an expert in hand-to-hand combat. He's an expert thief due to being raised by the Ravagers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
An expert marksman, is a skilled acrobat, and is a masterful pilot, especially when piloting the Milano, but I wouldn't want to stay overnight in that ship.
If I had a black light, the place would look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
You got issues, Quill.
Oh, did I mention Star-Lord has good dance moves? Captain Kirk is a masterful tactician as seen when leading the USS Enterprise, expert at computer programming, can hold his own in hand-to-hand combat, knows how to get around on motorized vehicles, and is an expert marksman. So this is a tough call when comparing skills, seeing that both Captain Kirk and Star-Lord are equal when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, have a good amount of wit when getting themselves out of dangerous situations, and know how to use a blaster. However, I'm going to give the slight edge to Kirk due to his genius level intellect when it comes to beating Spock's unbeatable simulation, becoming captain of the Enterprise within a year of being recruited into Starfleet, and his creative rescue mission when infiltrating Krall's base, compared to Star-Lord who's no dunce but may need more time to map out a solution when dealing with certain situations. So this round goes to Captain Kirk.
Okay, let's never do that again.
One of Star-Lord's flaws is being heavily reliable on his gear in combat, which makes sense seeing that Star-Lord does fight beings beyond his physical limits and can be clumsy at times. Captain Kirk, on the other hand, is known to be rebellious towards authority, which can get himself and his crew in serious danger. So when it comes down to weaknesses, I gotta give this round to Star-Lord. Even though Captain Kirk is a well-trained officer of Starfleet, his rebelliousness could get the best of him without the balance of his fellow crew members that would assist him. Compared to Star-Lord, whom for most of his life was an intergalactic space outlaw and didn't need the aid of others to fight off hostiles and explore the cosmos. So this round goes to Star-Lord.
What a day.
Now when we look back on Star-Lord's accomplishments within the MCU, he selflessly sacrificed his helmet to save Gamora's life in deep space. With the help of the other Guardians, they harnessed the power of an Infinity Stone to defeat Ronan the Accuser, and held his own against his father, Ego of the Living Planet, a celestial being hell-bent on terraforming all life-sustaining planets. Kirk helped defeat Nero from destroying the entire United Federation of Planets. Kirk also sacrificed himself to save the crew of the Enterprise by fixing the warp core. Unfortunately, he didn't make it out alive, and stopped Krall from seeking revenge on Starfleet by destroying Krall's swarm ships with some kick-ass music. So when it comes down to feats, I gotta get this round of Star-Lord for him and the rest of the Guardians taking on beings with godlike powers, and saving the galaxy not once, but twice. That's not to downplay Kirk's accomplishments while being part of Starfleet, it's just what the Guardians had to go up against was on a bigger scale. So this round goes to Star-Lord.
You're immortal! How?
You said it yourself, bitch. We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
And your winner of your DMLX Cinema Showdown is Star-Lord. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Do you guys believe Star-Lord can take down Captain Kirk? And who would you like to see next in my Cinema Showdown? Like and subscribe for more content of me on the Cinema Showdown. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.